In this video, I will address the differences between organic and paid Instagram traffic. Also, this applies to all platforms. By the end of this video, you'll know how to approach both. The video is organized in chapters, so feel free to go to the part of the video that better serves you. You can find the chapters and marks in the description. You're a very busy dentist, and I know how important time is for you. What is organic content? Organic social media refers to the free content, posts, photos, videos, memes, stories, reels, etc. that you are sharing in your Instagram feed. It sounds pretty simple, but organic social media is the foundation of every digital marketing strategy today because it's the best way to nurture a connection with your customer at scale. Some great examples of organic content include testimonials and reviews, before and afters, media team posts, real-life examples of how your practice runs, relatable information, how-to guides, bonus points if you turn it into a fun video. And as a brand, when you post organically to your account, you can expect that the people who will see it are 1. A percentage of your followers, aka the organic reach. 2. Your followers, if people choose to share your post. And 3. People following any hashtags you use. Let's talk now about the advantages of the organic content. 1. Build a relationship by educating, informing, and inspiring with your content. 2. Establish your personality and voice. Have you ever recognized a person or a company just by looking at their post style? I know you did. After you follow someone for enough time, you'll subconsciously recognize them. This is the whole idea. You want to be part of their daily life enough to gain their trust and loyalty. This leads up to the next advantage. It helps you build a loyal community. People will want to know you better, understand who you are as a person, relate to you, be happy and excited with you. Another one, establish your social proof. By sharing your great work, you'll remove any doubt that you're an expert and you love what you're doing. Build your brand long term. I know you're in this for the long game. You want to be a top cosmetic expert in your area, and that takes time and effort. Being consistent and visible is one of the key ingredients. Gain valuable insights and feedback from your audience. Imagine now that after you post it every day for 3 years, you have a pretty decent idea of what your audience loves. You saw what type of content they like and engage, and now you know exactly what attracts them and what they love about you as a person and a service provider. It forces you to be very good at your content strategy. You're a top dentist, you wouldn't have got here without being committed to the process. Generates consistent and sustainable traffic. Once you crack the code and you do this for enough time, you'll start getting clients from this. Limited to your following, but clients. Higher return of investment in the long run. If people stick with you for a long time, they will choose you as the provider when they want to get more confident. Okay, we spoke about the advantages, let's talk now about the disadvantages. It takes time to create the content. I mentioned before 3 years. It doesn't have to be 3 years, but you know that in the first months, years, you didn't have a following you have right now. It takes time to build a significant following. It takes consistency. It takes longer to produce results. You'll get results once your following is growing. Slow growth means similar results. Another disadvantage is provides less control over performance. Going back to the A/B testing and experimenting with your content so you get to understand your audience better. This takes time and you're usually limited on tracking this based on the number of followers and the engagement of your post, which, believe me, is not a lot of data. This being said, organic means you're running a marathon. You have to be consistent and willing to do the hard work. And most of you docs out there hire social media agencies or you have someone in your team doing it. So even this one is not free. You converted your time saved into dollar paid. Okay, let's talk about paid content. What is paid content? Paid content refers to the content, again, posts, photos, videos, stories, reels, etc. that you are included in a paying ad. The main difference from organic is that they will show up in the feeds of whichever audience you decide to target. You are no longer limited to the people following you. Here you can target audiences based on demographics, location, interest, and more. Also, the paid ads usually have a specific goal, which can vary, but usually is to get leads. When I say vary, it's because of the paid strategy that you have. This can include awareness campaigns also, but the main goal here is to get a return on your dollar spent. Let's talk about the advantages. 1. Higher reach. Get in front of a lot of people. By doing paid, you can now access every user on the platform. Instagram is a business. Their goal is to create profit. This is why, over time, the organic reach started to diminish as adoption increased for the platform. Why? Because they want you to put money on the ads. So if the platform wants you to do paid, their algorithm will love you even more. Another advantage, takes less time to set up. You don't have to wait months or even years to get results. You can start in a couple hours. I say couple hours because it takes time to create all the content, copy, and the research to do it properly. You can scale up fast. You can target specific areas. you can rule your radius or track patients from all over the country. We know for a fact patients will fly to your city and choose you as a provider just because they trust you more. You can be aggressive on landing pages. By the way, we spoke about landing pages in the last video. Check it out. Generate leads, drive conversions, and is quicker to produce results. Based on the metrics, you can very fast analyze if a campaign is working or not, so that the split test process can take days, not months. Provides more control over performance. By knowing what is working and not, you can have a fast turnaround of getting more patients. Provides detailed analytics. You can see what they are clicking on, when they are clicking, how much time they spend on your videos, on your pages, how many people you reach, etc. All of these are helping you make the right decisions in improving the campaign. Another one, laser-focused audience targeting. Imagine that you can be in front of your ideal customer and show them everything you want. This leads to higher return on investment in the short term. Being able to see all the data and see what is working, what is not working in a short period. This will allow you to optimize and get a faster conversion for your patient. Okay, let's talk about some disadvantages. 1. More technical and complicated. It's not as straightforward as posting on your Instagram, but it's not that crazy hard. You just need some commitment. Second one is not cheap. More expensive in the short term. Less time, but the most you spend, the fastest you can test and get things working. Short detail here, you have to do it properly. It's pretty easy to spend money and don't improve anything if you don't know what you're doing. Let's do a short math. Let's assume you pay for both organic and paid. What I mean by this is that you pay someone to manage your organic social media. Case 1, organic, for 12 months. You pay them $500 per month for 12 months. That equals $6,000. You paid $6,000 to test your organic reach. Case 2, paid 3 months. You do paid advertising for 3 months. You pay $1,000 per month for the person managing the ads. That equals $3,000. You pay an extra $1,000 per month for the ad spend for the campaigns. Basically, this will go to Instagram. That is another $3,000. Total $6,000. What I mean with this is that with $6,000 you can get the same results in testing content. The only difference is the time frame of 12 months versus 3 months. Don't take this for granted, by the way. Again, organic and paid serve two different purposes. I just made this example to understand that you are trading time with money. Conclusion on paid, it can save you a lot of time and help you reach your goals much faster if it's done right. Okay, a very interesting question. Can I hire someone to do my organic content? I wanted to answer this question to highlight a very important aspect. Your brand, it's your baby. It reflects you and your value. So either you do it for a while to identify how you want it to look and speak to your audience, or you work with someone very closely in the beginning and give them a lot of feedback, so they are guided into figuring out the best formula. If a person has guidelines, it will be much easier to sustain the quality of your content. Can you do organic without paid? Absolutely, but keep in mind that with so many people and brands competing for attention on social media, organic reach has been declining. The average organic reach for a Facebook post it's about 5.5% of your follower count. Even less for brands with large followers. This means again that you have to be ready for the long-term game. Can you run paid without organic? Of course, but 50% of consumers check the brand's social media pages before checking out the website. This means that even if you have the best ads out there, you nail the creative, the copy, and the audience, people will still check your social media and search for information about you. If you have an empty Instagram account with a few posts and 100 followers, they will choose to pass the opportunity. Maybe not all of them, but enough to make your ads unprofitable. I've done this, and here's what I learned. A lot of people were interested in the first part of the funnel, and then lost interest. Again, watch the last video for more info about what is a funnel. I will attach it into the description. In the end, we were not able to convert them. Now the best question, which one should you choose? You should always do both, but start the paid after you get some traction with the organic. In this way, you will gather the data from the organic, like the perfect audience, perfect offer, understand their pain points, understand what they are looking for, and understand where you can find them. In this way, you will get results much faster with paid at a cheaper price. And you get the advantages from both worlds. By the way, which one are you doing? Where are you in this process? Let me know in the comment section. A big trap where people are falling. What if I buy followers? What is the point of a follower? Very basic, it is someone who is interested in you and what you have to offer. I compare them with friends. You are at your birthday party, and there are two scenarios. Scenario 1, should you have 20 good friends that care about you and admire your work? Or do you want to have 500 people that don't know who you are and just came there for the free food and drinks? Who is more likely to support you? Buying followers is just increasing the number of your total followers, but they are not there for you. I noticed many Instagram accounts will have 50,000 followers, and when you look at their post, 40 people liked their post and 5 commented. I mean, you can figure out pretty easily that those are not real followers, and it's not looking good, so I won't do it. As a conclusion, the mighty conclusion, both organic and paid have advantages and disadvantages. This is why you should do both. Start with organic, and when you feel you get traction, do some paid to complement your strategy. You want to do only small design cases, but you still have to figure out some things before you get there, like having a predictable way to fill your schedule with good quality patients. Don't tell anyone, but I can help you with that. This is what we are doing here at DentaReach. We help convert your following into high-dollar cases and ramp up your social media game. Let's talk about this. You can choose the perfect time that works for you in the link in the description. Don't forget to like this video if you found it valuable, and also subscribe if you want to get more information about dental marketing every week. Like, share and subscribe, it keeps the confidence level high.